What's up guys, CRYPTiCK here, bringing you the official GB rules for Black Ops 3 in 2015/2016. Now these were announced this morning, and I'm pretty sure these aren't going to be changing anytime soon. So these are going to be the official rules that will be used for GBs, but at the moment it is just for GB variant, which is what all the tournaments are going to be using as far as I'm aware, until an announcement is made from ESL. So if you're going to be playing GBs over the next couple of weeks, this is going to be the rule set that you guys are going to be forced to use, unfortunately. So, background, gameplay, whatever you want to call it. This is myself playing some 8s with a few other CRYPTiCK members. It wasn't really 8s, it was 6s because 2 players went offline and we couldn't bother to replace them, to be honest with you. So yeah, all I'll say is look out for the glitch in this game. Honestly, I just love it. I always use glitch on S&D. It's amazing. And at the very end of this gameplay, I would have got a clip which would... Honestly, I would have absolutely jizzed my pants. I'm not over-exaggerating, and I did just sponge Alex McGill there. I do apologise if you're watching, mate. That was pretty dirty. But yeah, anyway. It is now time to reveal the official GB rules. Now, I sent out a tweet about this, and it's currently got 300 retweets, which, yeah, it's probably one of my most ever, which was a little bit strange, to be honest with you. So it seems like a lot of you guys are going to be into these rule sets and trying to get used to the rule sets ahead of a few LANs which are coming up and a few tournaments, etc., etc. So without further ado, I'm going to start off with the maps that are going to be in use. So for Hardpoint, we're going to see 8 maps in use: Aquarium, Combine, Evac, Exodus, Fringe, Hunted, Metro, and Redwood. Now, I'm personally not a big fan of Aquarium Hardpoint. I would personally take Aquarium out of the rotation altogether. It's just not a good map in my view. It's just so water dominated. It's very, very difficult to move, to be honest with you, because everyone just camps underwater. It's not a great map to play or to watch. I think that probably needs to be taken out, to be honest with you. But as I've said, I think that's 8 hardpoint maps. So yeah, there's plenty to choose from there. Search and Destroy, Evac, Exodus, Fringe, Hunted, Metro, and Stronghold. I would personally put Redwood in the S&D, to be honest with you. I don't know why it's not there. Redwood S&D is great in my opinion. I would rather Redwood S&D than Redwood Hardpoint. Let's just put it like this. Obviously, what you're watching at the moment is Redwood S&D, so you can see it plays rather nicely, and I think it's a very, very balanced map. It's probably one of my favourite maps in the game so far, for S&D in particular. Uplink. Yes, folks. Uplink. Not Capture the Flag. No CTF has been announced whatsoever. Just Uplink. So, Breach, Evac, Fringe, Hunted, Infection, Metro. Now, Metro Uplink is horrible. I really dislike Metro Uplink, but I can see why they put it in there. It's a very, very slow map. Honestly, I played it a few times, and no one's ever got above 10 points throughout the entire game when you put both sides' points together. So it's a very, very slow map. There's not really a lot of movement as well. I'm not really sure Uplink even suits this game at all, to be honest with you, but I'm going to do a different video on that regarding the debate between CTF and Uplink for Black Ops 3. But now, the moment you guys have been waiting for, what has been banned? Well, weapons. All secondary launchers are banned. C4, banned. Trip mines, banned. Shock charges, banned. Score streaks, UAV, banned. Counter UAV, banned. Care package, banned. Notice the hater isn't banned here. Just notice that. So the UAV is banned, but the hater isn't. Just bear that in mind. Attachments, none. There are absolutely no attachments which have been banned. No thermals, no anything. Perks, Ghost has been banned. Sixth Sense has been banned, which is to be expected, to be honest with you, and Tracker has been banned. Now, I've tried using Tracker a few times, and I think it's pretty rubbish. I don't really think it does anything, but yeah, Sixth Sense being banned, to be honest, I can see why they've done that. It may give players an unfair advantage, particularly on S&D as well. Wildcards, none. Nothing banned in the wildcard department. Now, Specialist. So these are the specialists which have been banned, and this has caused a lot of debate, which I'll talk about in a second. Hive, banned. Kinetic Armor, banned. Rejack, banned. Vision Pulse, also banned. So that's everything when it comes to the GB variant rules for Black Ops 3. So I'm going to give a few opinions on it because I'm not entirely sure that some of these are a good decision. I've already touched on Redwood S&D. I think it needs to be in there, to be honest with you. You guys may not agree with me, but I'm not really too fussed, to be fair. When it comes to the Specialist being banned, now, after I put out the tweets and everything like that, people said, well, what's the point in the ban and protect system if you're just going to ban specialists? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the point in it? Now, I agree with you. I don't personally understand why Hive has been banned in particular. Hive is pretty rubbish, to be honest with you. I spoke to someone about it, and they said perhaps it's because in S&D you can use the Hive specialist and just spam both bomb sites with it, and then every time a player walks near it, they're just going to die instantly. So essentially, you can just run around the map, Hive the A site, Hive the B site, and then you don't have to do anything for the rest of the round because both bomb sites are covered. But with that in mind, how difficult would it be to maneuver around the entire map from A to B, etc., to use your Hive? Bearing in mind the Hive can run out as well. Bearing in mind you're going to see gun battles come down pretty much in all aspects of the map, or all areas of the map. So I'm not really buying that argument too much, to be fair. So I'm not quite sure why Hive is being banned. Kinetic armor being banned is essentially going to be Stim from Advanced Warfare. But then you have to ask the question, well, why hasn't active camo been banned? Do you know what I mean? Like, you're going to be cloaking in bushes, and when you use active camo in this game, it's so good. It's not like Cloak from Advanced Warfare, where you can still see them. Active camo is very, very good, especially for players underwater as well. If you're active camo underwater, literally you cannot see them whatsoever. So, not sure if you can ban one and not the other, but that's just my personal view. Rejack being banned. Now, I'm not sure about this, but I can see why it's been banned. Rejack, in my view, it is annoying, yes, but it does take some level of skill to kind of counter it, and also some level of skill to use it. You know, it's a difficult debate, to be honest with you. I would have personally banned it as well, but I can see the pros and cons of keeping it. Vision Pulse. Vision Pulse has been banned because of S&D. That's that. Because if one player Vision Pulse is an S&D, that's going to be round over, essentially. It's literally a walking VSAT. It's an Oracle from Ghosts. Vision Pulse needed to go. I said that, I think, in my beta review. So I said that months ago. Vision Pulse literally needs to go straight away. So, yeah, I completely agree with Vision Pulse. When it comes to the other specialists, is there anything else I would have banned? I would have banned Heatwave. Heatwave, you're a walking stun grenade, for crying out loud. You know, you can't ban Vision Pulse where you can see people through the wall, and then ban Heatwave where you stun everyone through a wall. Like, it's OP. It really does need to be dealt with. The one good thing about Heatwave, though, is that you have to use it correctly, or you will stun your own teammates, and it will give you no advantage. So I can see why they haven't banned it, but I would personally say Heatwave is a no-no for me. I don't like it. I'm just not a fan of it. And as I said, I ban active camo as well. Say, look, you know, being invisible and things like that, it doesn't really take any skill. You can just hide in a corner, go invisible, and it's just, yeah, it's a little bit stupid, in my opinion. Now, when it comes to everything else that's been banned, or anything else that should be banned, score streaks, obviously the hater should be banned. Yeah, it doesn't really add anything to the game, in my view. But other than that, it's kind of fairly standard. UAV and counter UAV being banned, that's absolutely fine, in my opinion. You don't really need to ban much else. As for the C4s and trip mines and things like that, I agree with everything, but they do need to ban thermite grenades. They need to go. Thermites, just, they don't belong in competitive in any sense of the, yeah, just, you get what I mean. Ban thermite, it's just, no, it's not going to do anything for me in particular, to be honest with you. You've just seen an amazing fail as well from Glitch. I almost had an amazing kill cam, but it didn't quite pay off. But that's going to be everything from the confirmed GB variant rules. I will keep you updated as soon as ESL announce their rules for the COD World League, and I'll be interested to see if they differ at all, to be honest with you. But if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like. Any thoughts, drop a comment, and as always, hit that subscribe button.